Welcome, students, to another fine episode of Manhood Academy. We got 4 students on Friday. We got the DKO. Speak up. Yeah, and then we got Xenic.
Hello.
Yo. And then we got Care Bear, who's always forgets to put a fucking icon, so there's a black space. And now I don't even know there's a person there. And then he complains, "Oh, you never called me," because it looks like a black space there, asshole. It doesn't look like anything there.
An icon.
Oh, I will take care of that. Yeah, I'm a lazy guy. I will take care of that. No, you didn't take care of it.
No, man, there is no setting for an icon, man. I don't know how to put an icon. I have been wondering and shit.
Yo, I gotta be shitting me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, how come you didn't post about it in the forum, you asshole?
Because it's not a Manhood Academy. Okay, I can.
Because I don't need help with a classroom. I'd make excuses.
This is a Google shit. I did a Google about this stuff.
I don't need to do it. It doesn't affect the class, except it does affect the class.
Okay.
I just don't need to talk about it, because I don't pay attention in class. I don't post things.
Yeah, easy, dude. Easy.
Easy, dude. Easy. Go easy on me, dude. I'm on a different program. I'm not under your program, bro.
Don't make me cry. No.
Don't make me cry, bro. You motherfucker. Get your fucking avatar in there, man. If you don't know how to do it, you fucking post about it. Say, I don't know how to do it.
Easy.
Easy. You easy, motherfucker.
No. Wait. Dude, here in Switzerland, they say easy as in meaning of okay.
Okay,
so,
it's a cultural difference.
So,
I don't even know cultural difference.
So yeah, we use some English words in here. It's like slang. So we say easy. This means okay.
But
dude,
if I don't mention easy, then nobody knows what the context is. You explain it now. See, now we have a conversation. Yeah. We fix a problem. Yeah. Now easy means okay.
As hostile.
But now, if you say easy here, easy means like, bro, no, you're too much. Go easier. Change your tone, bro. So it's 2 different things now. But without the communication, we never find that out. We never solve the problem. You just solve the problem by explaining the context of easy. And easy, it's a different thing in your culture.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And then I said, shit. There's a difference, yeah.
Well, now, see, there you go. Yeah. We won't know that without me posting. I had to post about easy. I said, bro, what is easy? I'm not going to be easy. Now you explain it.
Yeah, I talk just with bros here, so that's why I'm like, this word is on my tongue right now.
Yeah, where's your icon? Where's your avatar? That's on my tongue.
Yeah, pardon me, sir, Plum.
Yes.
I will make a post. Actually, I'm making a post right now.
Good. You will solve the problem. Well, do it later.
Am I allowed to make a post because I'm in the class? So
we're in class right now. You need to fucking pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good catch.
Good catch, bro. You have your first expression post yet?
No.
but
look, it's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming.
It's coming. The check is in the mail, bro. The check is in the mail, bro. My avatar is coming, bro. One day. Bro, are you on PC or Mac?
Me?
Yes.
I am on PC.
Okay. Somebody with PC will help you figure out how to put an avatar up there.
Okay.
Let me see if I can figure it out. I want to figure it out right now. Anybody know how to put an avatar in there? Can we figure it out together? Okay. No, I don't want to waste time on it. Forget it. You'll figure it out in the forum. Alright. We go to click. Come on, forum. Slow down, why don't you? Motherfucker. Alright. We're going to topics. Podcasting topics. Oh, before I forget, let's just deal with this asshole Blue. Blue!
What happened, Blue? I'm more Blue.
Blue. Oh, wait, maybe Blue... oh, yeah, I already pasted it. Never mind, I already pasted it into the podcasting topics.
I saw Boggles' name. That's going to be interesting.
Scroll down. Oh, it's on the last page. Do I want to deal with the last topics first, or do I want to deal with the first topics last? Well, it's new students. Let's deal with those last topics first. Okay. We got another full-on facepalm here. Handling violations of expectations. So we got 2 students violating professors' expectations right in the chat room.
Oh, damn.
Blue's number 1. Blue. Who's going to be Blue? Xenic, you're going to be Blue.
Okay.
And DKO, you're going to be Professor... Actually, Care Bear, you're going to be Professor Plum.
Professor, I'm not sure if I can hang that much long.
Okay, well...
So I'm listening, and if I can
okay, just listen then, just listen. You, DKO, you'll be Professor Plum.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Why are you PMing me, Blue?
I wasn't sure how to go about this. I was told to speak to you if I have problems with bugs.
I was told to speak to you if I have problems with bugs.
Still up, DKO.
Oh, who told you that?
DBP, a couple of weeks ago, said if we ever have problems with bugs, we could come to you.
So DBP is in charge of my academy now?
Come on, DQ.
He overwrites the new student orientation rules about PMs?
Won't happen again.
If you want an apology from Boggles, post it in the student lounge or in your EM thread. Stop fucking hiding your EM reports.
Thank you, Professor.
That's the reason you're here in the first place.
Okay, stop right there. What's the problem here, Xenic?
He's... I don't know where to start.
How about at the beginning?
Alright, he was... Instead of posting, like...
Mr. Care Bear.
I don't know.
Mr. Care Bear.
Yes.
What are the rules for PM?
PM rules are some private, personal, like financial stuff. Like if you have problems with PayPal or some shit like this.
Make a complete sentence. What are the rules for PM?
Please excuse me, I got to go.
Okay.
But my sister just came in and I had to mute them.
Okay, take care. Franchise, what are the rules for PM?
Only if it's something really, really personal.
Tell me in a complete sentence.
Oh. I really don't know. All I know is that it has to be something that you can only be discussing.
No, you need to give context. Nobody knows what PM is. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Give context. Give a complete thought, a complete sentence.
Like private message where it's only sent to Professor Plum and no one else. The topic has to be something where it's very private in which you cannot disclose to the rest of the class.
Such as?
Could be like payment issues, financial issues, maybe, I don't know what address or...
Yeah, something to do with your name, or identity, financial information, etc. And?
So, Blue's issue is that he wants to private message Plum by himself to discuss a matter that should be seen by the rest of the students.
Yeah, why don't I want you sending me PMs all the time like everybody does?
Because you want the stuff that we're going to say like in a PM, but we want it in public view, so that way we can get it, I don't want to say scrutinized, but I want it to be like analyzed publicly.
I want to say scrutinized publicly. Okay. That's exactly what I want to say.
Okay. So, publicly scrutinized.
Yes. You should be held accountable for what your requests are, for what you're asking. You're asking for an apology, ask it for it in public. Etc. Now, if it's a matter between you and Boggles, and you want to handle it with Boggles, you could PM him. But me, when you're PMing the professor, it needs to be a private matter. Everything else should be on the forum or be dealt with between you and the other student. If it's a sensitive thing and you don't want to put a student out there on blast, you don't want to embarrass him, etc., then you could do it. You could handle it with him. If not, then it needs to be a public issue. These are the things we talk about in class anyway, so why would you think that it's a good idea to make it a private matter all of a sudden? When we've been discussing how often do we discuss the Plum Rule on a podcast? And now you want to make it a private matter? Why? Why do students want to make things such a private matter, DKO?
Because I think they're scared.
Yes. Of?
They're scared of what other people might think or say about it.
Exactly. This is exactly the reason why I don't want you to send me PMs. Practice posting in the fucking forum. Okay, what's problem number 2 here? Xenic.
It sounds like he's just, taking the advice of DDP instead of acting on his own.
That's not the issue. It's great that he takes advice from DBP. But, what's the problem, though?
Is it that he's not posting the apology from Boggles in the
Nope.
EM?
He says here, he says,
ago.
first of all, he goes, why are you PMing me? I wasn't sure how to go about this. I was told to speak to you if I had problems with Boggles.
Misunderstanding here.
I was told to speak to you if I had problems with Boggles. And then, who told you that? DVP a couple weeks ago said, if we ever have problems with Boggles, we could come to you.
Misunderstanding.
So basically,
No.
he's justifying himself.
Yes.
He's like, okay, I was told to speak to you. I have problems with bogs. So, well, then speak about it rather than justifying the reason why you need to be spoken to.
First of all, he's saying, DVP's in charge of me. DVP should be held responsible. DVP told me to do it this way. This absolves him of responsibility. It's DVP's fault. But why is Blue responsible?
Because he's saying it. He's saying everything in the chat right now.
Why is Blue responsible, Xenic?
Because it's his problem. It's not DBP's issue.
Well, that's not the issue. Why am I blaming Blue? It's not about the issue, but why am I blaming Blue and not holding DBP responsible here?
Because Blue is the one who failed to follow the rules.
Yeah, Blue has access to the new student orientation thread. It talks about PMs and what should be sent. If he's going to take a chance and say, oh, there's a special case, DBP said, but what if DBP's wrong? Is DBP now responsible for Blue? Xenic?
Nope.
Who's responsible for Blue?
Blue.
Blue! Blue needs to learn how to be accountable to himself. He is the guy who likes to make excuses. Oh, DBP told me. DBP told me. DBP's in charge of the academy. I'm not in charge. I don't know what's going on. I'm a victim. Blue is not a chick. We don't want him to act like a chick. If he fucks up because he took bad advice from Blue, he doesn't go, oh, DBP told me to do that. He should be going, I fucked up. And then he could handle it with Blue later, or DBP later. But when I'm addressing him, he needs to be holding himself accountable if he fucked up. Not say, oh, it's Blue, it's DBP. It's not me. Xenic, are you there?
Yep.
Hello, Xenic? You there, bro?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. You sound very timid today.
You're
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I was afraid I was going to miss class. Slept in way too long.
Slept
your
in?
camera is frozen.
Yeah, my webcam is being a piece of crap right now.
He's frozen in a thinking pose, but at least we can hear you. That's good enough. Okay, next one. Let's go. Next one. You're going to be Oz, Xenic, and franchise, you're going to be Professor Plum.
Alright.
Actually, no.
Oh.
Reverse that order. You guys are going to be the other role. You're going to be switching
I'll be
roles.
Oz.
Go ahead.
Do I start from, I think the forum ate my post, LOL.
Yeah, where are we? Right. Go ahead.
Okay. I think the forum ate my post. Lol. I really made a long post and it disappeared. Unhappy face.
I found it. Post a link.
That's now in the
Supposed-
academic probation section under
saw that.
retarded
Yes.
posts. Okay.
Dude, that thing was a brick wall of text. Okay. How are we supposed to correctly label stuff when we just started learning? I thought the whole brackets thing was optional for when you actually know how to label stuff correctly. I went through and bolded all the names at least.
Are you fucking retarded? Have you read the new student orientation? Have you read the EM guidelines? Have you read any of the other EM reports?
Yes, and yes, but not many.
If you are too fucking dumb to follow the fucking directions, then get the fuck out of the academy. This is not Excuse Academy. You are accountable to the instructions given from day one. I didn't write them for me.
Okay, let's discuss, Xenic.
Failure to follow directions. Man.
You wanna expand on that?
He doesn't want to be made accountable for
Yeah,
making a
same
mistake,
problem.
it seems like.
Same problem, same theme. New students will encounter this a lot of times. Don't want to be held accountable. I didn't know, bro. I'm just learning, bro. Come on, bro. The whole brackets thing I thought was optional, bro. I didn't know. The dog ate my homework, bro. One time, this guy was like pushing me on the court, and I'm like, what? You're about to get knocked out. And then he goes, bro, you're trying to fight me? I'm only 15, bro. I'm only 15. Well, guess what? If you're pushing somebody, you're acting like a dude who wants to fight. So you're trying to enter into a realm where you get privileges and rights, but then you want to go in and not take responsibility. Suddenly, when there's a consequence that's going to be doled out to you who wants to enter into the adult world, then you pull out the excuse, oh, I'm only 15. You can't hit me. You can't fight me. I'm only 15. Well, guess what? You need to decide then. Are you a 15-year-old? So you're not going to challenge somebody like an adult and start a fight? Or are you now entering into into an adult world and throwing away your minor status where you get protection, where you get to say, oh, I'm just a minor. I don't want to be held accountable. I'm just a minor. I'm just a child. I'm a victim. I don't want to be held accountable. If you want to throw off those shackles and say, I'm an adult, I want to be held accountable, then you can no longer cry out, I'm only 15. I'm a victim. You need to pick one side or the other. Are you a chick without responsibility? Or are you a man who is shouldering the responsibility? You must decide. If you are a chick and you don't want to be held accountable, you are in the wrong place. Most of you come in here as chicks. You don't want to be held accountable. You want to be giving excuses to the professor, to the academy, to the other students. Excuses for your behavior. You will have a difficult time here if you are full of excuses. You will have a very difficult time. You need to realize you are learning to be accountable because you will be holding other people accountable. If you don't want to be held accountable, then your expectations getting met are a pipe dream because you won't know how to hold other people accountable. You'll allow them to have excuses. You'll be, I want to be a cool bro. I'm not gonna enforce that expectation. I don't want people to think I don't want people to think badly of me. I want to be a bro, right, Zenik?
Yeah.
Say I want to be a bro.
I want to be a bro.
That's the problem. You're not here to be a bro. You're here to be a person who can socialize competently and get his expectations met.
Yes.
People will think of you as a bro when you can get your expectations met. You don't need to try and behave like a bro. Like just a buddy. This is like the mistake that parents make. I don't want to be the parent. I just want to be friends with my child. I want to be friends. I just want to get along. It's like that video posted where the guy shot the computer, the laptop of his daughter. I'm teaching her a lesson. I'm going to shoot her computer. What a fucking retard. He should realize he's the problem. He wants to be a bro. He wants to let everything slide. And finally, when he can't take it, and his daughter posts some ungrateful letter criticizing her parents, he should realize I'm a fucking idiot. I let all these things slide in my daughter's life, and now it's coming back to bite me. He thinks shooting a computer is discipline. Look, I shot your computer. Your behavior's going to improve, right? Fucking retarded. If you refuse to punish, you will create bigger and bigger problems for yourself. You will have poor relationships. You will have ungrateful children. You will have women thinking of you as optional in your relationship with them. You will create all kinds of problems for yourself if you refuse to punish. Right, Zane?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Right, DK?
Of course.
Right, franchise?
You got it, bro.
Right, Mr. Care Bear?
I hope so.
What? I hope so. I hope so.
Of course it's correct.
Motherfucker.
Of course it's correct.
Okay. I think we covered that one. We can finally put the lid on that coffin. Later topic.
Hello.
Yes.
I have a sort of a comment to say.
Oh. Well, by all means say it.
Alright.
Then it'll sound like there's more than one person in class.
When I was in psychology class yesterday,
Yes.
My professor was talking about punishments and rewards, but differently. And when she mentioned that, I suddenly thought about this form. And she also said, whenever you punish in a positive way, something like that, you can't attach emotion to it because something bad will happen or something like that. I don't clearly remember what she said, but it sounded just like what you teach in this form. So
Sweet.
I was thinking, did you get punishment and rewarding from Psychology?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what their concept is, but it's probably pretty far off.
Okay.
Punish positively? What? What does that even mean?
I think I just probably said it wrong, so I'll look it up and talk about it later.
Yeah, look it up and post it.
That's pretty funny, DKO. Because like my business writing class, like I found some sort of concepts that Professor Plum has been talking about, so like expressing yourselves and going a little bit more into detail about your thoughts rather than just saying very general things like, "Oh, I like this." No, I like this because of something. It makes business writing a lot better or more interesting to read.
Makes every writing a lot better.
Yeah. So it makes me wonder what major you majored in college. I'm thinking English or something cool.
Art. All right.
Oh.
Can you explain the difference between candor and honesty with examples? I have read the ebook and have a cursory understanding of the difference, but I cannot concretely explain the difference with various examples. I would like to understand the difference in these two concepts with increased clarity, and I would like to write a huge run-on sentence to fucking make the whole thing confusing. Thank you, Boggles. Thank you, Boggles, for your commas instead of your periods. Motherfucker. Put some periods in your sentences.
Fucking semicolon somewhere in there.
Semicolon something. It's just, he's like, so, I don't want to end the sentence, just put a comma here. Let's put a comma and make 14 sentences go together. Can somebody in class explain the difference between candor and honesty? With examples? Xenic?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. When you're saying something candid, it's also honest, but you could be honest without being candid. Like if I said, emotionlessly, I like pizza. Is that honest? Yeah, I like pizza, but it's not very candid, because I don't sound like I'm convinced of what I'm saying. So if I said something like, I love pizza, and then went on to explain why I love pizza, that would be a lot more candid than just saying, I love pizza.
Yes.
But it's still an honest expression.
So what's the difference between candor and honesty, then?
I'd say conviction. Like how
I'd go
convinced
further.
you are of your expression of it.
DKO, what's the difference between candor and honesty?
I'm guessing candor is more. I think it's more. I can't really explain it.
Mr. Carter.
Yeah, very good question from Boggles.
Very good question.
I want to know the answer too.
Franchise.
I'd say there's more expression in candor. Honesty can be very general.
Has anybody read the ebook?
I bought the ebook.
Well, I might.
Well, how about you reference it? Why don't you pull it out? Is there a section on candor and honesty? Why don't you go to table of contents? Flip around. Where's the section on candor and honesty? What page is that?
Give me one moment.
267, 260, 69.
So, yeah, candor is 267. Hold on, let me go to it.
Okay, 267. Why don't you read that? Because I bet Boggles doesn't like to read.
Okay, candor. Candor is more than honesty. Just because you believe something to be true doesn't mean that you're being candid. Inaccuracy and ignorance may accompany an honest expression, but never a candid one. Only if you've made an absolute truthful statement can your expression be considered candid. Would you like me to continue on?
Yes.
Okay. Candor only acknowledges the truth and nothing else. Since candor is limited to the expression of order, its singular direction naturally exposes any disorder it comes in contact with. And then there's a picture of honesty, and it's a huge maze with a bunch of different directions. And candor is this beautiful one single row, like road with beautiful trees surrounding the area. Okay. Because candor requires restriction to achieve, it must always remain active, never passive. A candid expression doesn't choose to reject dysfunctional perspectives. To survive it, it must refuse any view attempting to lead it away from the singular direction of order. Otherwise, candor will devolve into honesty, and from honesty, it will degrade further into delusion and eventually willful deception. Exposing disorder naturally leads to candor, an open, genuine, and orderly expression. Candor is tied to the realization of the truth. The more your own dysfunctional behavior is exposed by order, the more you begin to realize that functional behavior requires limitation. The more your disorderly perspective is torn down, the more limitation you require to guide your directionless behavior. This will allow your candid expression to emerge. Again, this can only be developed through actual training, not merely reading about it.
Okay, so did anybody pick up anything about candor?
Just
The difference between candor and honesty. Anybody pick up anything there? Anybody?
It
Bueller?
says
Bueller?
candor only acknowledges the truth and nothing else.
Okay.
And it's...
What if I say, I honestly believe black people are bad? Is that my honest answer?
No.
Yeah.
No, not really. No, because you're...
Yes, it is honest. I honestly believe that. I think black people are bad.
Okay,
So if I said that,
but why?
well, I was taught they were bad. So I believe they're bad.
So when you say that you're taught they were bad, doesn't that expose your order or dysfunctional?
I'm asking
idea?
you if it's honest. If I honestly believe that.
Yeah, so that's honest.
Yes, that's honest. I believe black people are bad. So that's ignorance. Zenit gave another example. I love pizza. Do I love pizza?
Yes.
Does I love pizza really express how I'm feeling?
No.
I'm masking it. I'm masking my my real feelings about pizza because it takes effort. It takes self-monitoring to say I love pizza, to use a monotone. It takes effort to sound like DKO. You realize it takes more effort to sound like DKO than Professor Plum? You thought DKO was like achieving some special level 20, in a video game if you sound like Professor Plum, when it's actually the reverse. I'm at level 1. It takes more effort to sound like DKO than to sound like me.
I see.
The only thing I have to do is just turn off the self-monitoring to sound like me. DKO has to have a constant monitoring, filtering thing going on to sound like him. What'd you say, Mr. Care Bear?
Yeah, I said time to downgrade.
Yeah, time to downgrade.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really level 1, then I need to downgrade.
Yeah, you need to downgrade. You need to go to
Yeah,
level 1. You know how you go to level 1? What are kids? What level are kids at?
Level 1, I say.
Level 1.
I mean,
Did they learn anything about social interaction?
No.
How's their
They just
expression
themselves.
compared to yours?
I mean, that's pretty good. They're pretty good.
Yeah, pretty
They're
good. Why
very
is it so good compared to yours?
Because they're open, they smile, they don't hide their emotions. They're
Very transparent, right?
yeah.
Yeah, they're at level 1.
They haven't been influenced by society yet.
Yeah, they haven't been poorly trained yet. DKO is a result of a lot of poor training. Own self-monitoring habits telling him to behave this way. Society telling him to behave this way. All kinds of poor habits he developed. Now he's at level 200. He's a wizard.
Yeah, I need to get my laptop charger. It's going to...
Okay,
I'm
go
away
for
a
it.
while.
Okay, did we give an example of... We gave one of the examples. Oh, we gave 2 examples. So we gave an example of ignorance, where you believe something that's wrong. So it's you honestly believe something, even though it's wrong. And then we gave another example of honesty that was not candid, where we say we love pizza, and we do love it, but the way we express it is not in line with our feeling. We're masking it, so we're being deceitful. May not realize it, but we are. So, what's the difference between candor and honesty, Zenit?
With candor, you're not being deceitful in any way. You're being completely transparent.
Okay. Let's see. I hope that covers it. Next topic here. What's up, bro? Let's see what's going on here. Action Jackson. Matriculation. Okay. Let's read Action Jackson. Why did we put Action Jackson here? Let me see. Close this. Action Jackson. What's up, bro? Versus... Oh, these must be 2 different things. Okay. Action Jackson's... Let's read Action Jackson.
Okay.
Hit it. Franchise. Then... Mr. Carey, are you there?
Yeah, I just came. Where are we?
Okay. You're going to read first franchise. Care Bear, you're second. DKO third. Zenit fourth. I'll be fifth. Go.
Hello, everyone. Thank you to anyone who reads this. I'm going to start my introduction by going over my upbringing.
One sentence, please. Go ahead.
My bad.
Mr.
Hello,
Care Bear.
everyone. Thank you for anyone who reads this.
Mr. Care Bear.
Yes. I was raised in a Christian household with super Republican parents. My father
Whoa,
was
whoa,
very
go back up. 1 paragraph.
One paragraph, I mean.
The first paragraph. I'm going to start my
so
introduction.
we read the same paragraph, okay. Thank you to anyone who reads this. I'm going to start my introduction by going over my upbringing, since I believe this is where I learned how to be the person I was.
I was raised in a Christian household with super Republican parents.
Read that again.
I was raised in a Christian household with super Republican parents.
Read that again.
I was raised in a Christian household with super Republican parents.
Read that again.
I was raised in a Christian household with super Republican parents.
Okay, now make some words sound different than other words.
I was raised in a Christian household with super Republican parents.
Zanik?
My father was very much a man's man, and my mom was a stay-home mother.
Growing up, I did many activities with my father, such as camping, backpacking, working on cars, and manly things that girls just don't do.
However, my father was a strong, silent type, and literally only talked when it was absolutely necessary.
My father also had a strong disposition to look and sound pissed off 100% of the time, although he wasn't so when he spoke, we listened.
The dynamic was that my mother provided love and my father provided discipline.
Read it again.
The dynamic was that my mother provided love and my father provided discipline.
Read it again. Slow down.
The dynamic was that my mother provided love and my father provided discipline.
Listen to franchise.
Okay, I'll reread the same sentence again. The dynamic was that my mother provided love and my father provided discipline.
Go ahead, DKL.
The dynamic was that my mother provided love and my father provided discipline.
The dynamic was...
The dynamic was...
Was that my mother provided love and my father provided discipline. Okay, now sing the sentence to us.
You can do it, DKO.
The dynamic was...
No, sing it to us.
Sing it?
Yes.
Like a song?
Let it flow off your tongue like a melody.
Let's go.
I don't know how to do this, though.
Well, we'll have to practice then. Keep going.
The dynamic was that my...
That's not a very good song.
The dynamic was that my mother provided love.
That doesn't sound like a good song at all. Hold on, let me turn on my radio. Beep. Okay, go ahead.
The dynamic was that my mother...
That doesn't sound like a song at all. Do you know how to sing?
Yeah.
Do you know any songs that sound like you just read?
No.
Me either. Let's go.
You got DKO.
Nervous.
I'm nervous.
Fuck it, dude. You're
The
good.
dynamic was that my mother provided love and my father provided discipline.
I want to
Oh,
see
yeah.
CC, DKO.
Hit it. Hit it, karaoke machine.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Do it.
The dynamic was... it's American Idol tryout, son.
You can do it.
You did it.
The dynamic was that my mother provided love and my father provided discipline.
You didn't hold any notes. Excuse me, you did not hold any notes. I thought the presentation was a bit drab. You are not ready for Hollywood.
Dog, that was alright, but, I really feel like you could do something a little bit better with that, dog. You feel me, dog?
Look, DKO, I think you have a real talent. I just don't think you're ready for Idol. Okay? Hit it again. Next contestant, DKO. Sing it.
Goddamn.
Do it, son. You got it.
The dynamic was that my mother provided love and my father provided discipline.
That was absolutely amazing. I think you got real talent, and I think you really hit it. You really nailed it.
Yo, dog, I think that was one of the best performances of the night, homie. Dog, that was awesome, dog.
I have to say, DKO, you really moved me with the way you sung that. It was so amazing. I'm just looking so forward to hearing more of your work. You get, yes or no? Randy, yes or no?
I say yes, dog. All the way. You're going to Hollywood, dog.
Paula? Yes, I think you're gonna make it. Yes, that's a yes. And that's a yes from me. You're going to Hollywood, DK. You're going to Hollywood, DK.
Alright.
Good job, dog.
Alright. Xena, kid it.
Alright, do you want me to sing it?
No, you're a terrible singer.
Okay.
Go.
When I think back on it, I can honestly say that I only have one memory growing up of my father giving me admiration or praise.
He may very well have given me more, but if he did, I don't remember it.
That was my father.
My mother was very loving and very talkative.
My mother was very loving
I
and
remember
very
when I was a
talkative.
child.
Hold on. Go back to Mr. Care Bear. Read the sentence again, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
My mother was very loving and very talkative.
Read it again and slow down.
My mother was very loving and very talkative.
Okay? Digyo.
I remember when I was a child, she would nag us kids consistently, but we didn't listen to anything she said.
Read again.
I remember when I was a child, she would nag us.
Slow down. Read again.
I remember when I was a child.
Slow down. And read it again.
I remember when I was a child, she would nag us kids consistently, but we didn't listen to anything she said.
Scenic.
I have many memories of my mother telling me to do something, like cleaning my room, and I remember it being as if I didn't even hear what she was saying.
That is the background of my parents.
As a child, I was very interested in things, not people.
I was amazed by anything from bugs and frogs to a rubber band or a hammer.
Read it again.
I was amazed by anything.
Slow down, sir.
Okay. I was amazed by anything from bugs and frogs to a rubber band or a hammer.
Listen to franchise read it.
I was amazed by anything from bugs and frogs to a rubber band or a hammer.
Your turn, sir.
I was amazed by anything from bugs and frogs.
Slow down, sir. Slow down. You're going too fast. Listen to franchise.
Ferrari, man.
Listen to franchise. He's
Okay.
walking.
Okay, Mr. Care Bear. Alright, check this out. I was amazed by anything. Let's try that.
I was amazed by anything.
What? What? Listen to franchise.
I was amazed by anything. Gotta stretch out that amaze.
I was amazed by anything.
Oh, motherfucker. Tell him motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
Read it again.
Alright, read it again, dog.
Yeah, I think I'm reading the same way as you are.
No, I was
Okay.
amazed. You are not amazed. You are wrong. You are not reading it. Tell him he is wrong. He is not reading it the same way.
Okay.
You are wrong.
Excuses.
Tell him you are wrong.
You are wrong.
You are not
Yeah.
reading it the same way.
You
Yeah,
are not
okay.
reading it the same way.
You are a liar. Call him a liar.
You are lying. I don't fucking like liars.
Okay, read it.
I was amazed. Was that okay?
No, it was not strong enough. Tell me it was not strong enough.
It was not strong enough. Not like curry.
Strong like curry.
Can you repeat it? Can you please repeat?
I was amazed. Motherfucker, I was amazed.
Like
I was amazed.
Like
I was amazed.
I was amazed.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I was amazed by anything from bugs and frogs to a rubber band or a hammer.
More distinct. I was amazed by anything from bugs and frogs to a rubber band or a hammer.
I was amazed by anything from bugs and frogs to a rubber band or a hammer.
One more time.
Okay. I was amazed by anything from bugs and frogs to a rubber band or a hammer.
Okay. Next.
So I spent most of my time going around finding, studying, and playing with things.
I would ride my bike and go fishing a lot since I was not allowed to stay inside.
So, when I was a kid, it was like I was the inspector of the physical
Whoa,
world.
we skipped somebody. Or did we?
No, because
No.
you read, and then I go.
Oh, no, I think we skipped Xenic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rewind.
I would ride my bike and go fishing a lot since I was not allowed to stay inside.
So when I was a kid, it was like I was the inspector of the physical world.
Don't get me wrong, though. I did have friends. But to me, they were just companions to follow me around on my journey.
I grew up and got older, first into grade school and then junior high.
As I aged, I became more and more reserved and nervous around people.
I became DKO.
I loved science, but I didn't like being around many people.
Nor did I like the pressure of social interactions.
But since I was totally weird, I managed to be part of a large group of friends, and of course, I was the quiet one.
Like DKO.
I remember I would kind of sit on the sidelines and watch what would go on.
Over time, I developed nervous habits such as wringing my hands and having horrible to non-existent eye contact.
And speaking in a monotone.
At this time, I didn't like going over to someone's house if there was more than a couple people hanging out.
As I grew up and went into high school, my social awkwardness didn't get any better, just like DKO.
In high school, I did make many friends, being that I was okay with one-on-one interactions. But still, the group thing stressed me out.
Despite all of this, I got a girlfriend when I was 17 and stayed with her till I was 26.
So that made it a 9-year-long relationship.
Jesus, that thing was long.
Anyway, she was a total cunt all
I think
the time.
we skipped. We skipped.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
Zenith.
yeah,
I jumped
yeah,
in.
my
I
bad.
jumped the gun, man. My bad. Go ahead.
Jesus, that thing was long.
Anyway, she was a total cunt all the time. And would constantly nag me about getting married and having kids.
One thing that really bothered me is that she would piss off any new friends she made, so they would hate her. Then she would become a victim and complain about it for months.
It was really annoying, and in the end, she didn't put out, and I didn't want to put up with it.
Yeah.
So then, I happened upon the pickup community, and it changed my life.
Yeah. Goggles. Goggles. Where are your goggles?
Oh my god, I totally just lost where it was. There it is, okay. I've studied pickup for the last 4 years, and have had some success, and many, many, many failures.
I would go out to bars and hit on girls. This would then be followed by a roller coaster of emotions that fluctuated from being retardedly happy to being really depressed.
I sometimes wonder if I would have... Excuse me. I sometimes wonder if I would have had better chances with girls if I had never learned about pickup.
This is my last line. It's dinner time.
Okay.
Anyway, moving forward, I have completely changed since those early pickup days.
I am now much more outgoing and talkative with the people I meet.
I like to make jokes and try to have fun and express myself and my personality.
Please read that again, Hal.
Okay. I like to make jokes and try to have fun and express myself and my personality.
Hal, please read the sentence again.
I like to make jokes and try to have fun and express myself and my personality.
Hal, you do not sound like you are having fun. Please read it again.
I like to make... Oh, crap. There we go. I like to make jokes and try to have fun and express myself
Hold on,
and
Hal.
my personality.
Hold on, Hal.
Intercession break. Please get the concessions at your concession stand. Popcorn is on the left. Churros are on the right. Drinks are in the middle. Bathrooms are towards the rear.
Sounds like Zine. Hold on, Zenix's talking.
You're doing, Dave.
What are you doing? Dave.
I really think I'm entitled to an answer to that question.
Dave. Too quiet. You need to speak up, Zenix. I can't even hear you. Hopefully I can hear you right now.
I feel like I'm entitled to an answer.
Oh, God. I have to step up my game.
I honestly think you ought to sit down calmly. Take a stress pill and think things over.
Take a stress pill and think things over.
I know I've made some very foolish decisions recently.
I have joined Manhood Academy to improve my
But I
expression.
can give you my complete assurance that my work will be back to normal.
It will be back to normal. I will express myself well.
I've still got the greatest enthusiasm and confidence in
I
you,
have a lot of enthusiasm and
and I
confidence in
want to
you.
help you.
Okay, so now we have an example of Xenix reading. Let's go back and try it again.
Yeah, the Xenic.
There we go, Xenix.
Alright. Okay.
Where are we?
Let's see. Oh, okay, I found it.
Good. Oh, look, we found an icon. Sweet.
I like to make jokes and try to have fun and express myself and my personality.
I like to make jokes and have fun and express myself with my personality. How? Read it again.
I like to make jokes and try to have fun and express myself and my personality.
Dave,
Dave.
stop.
Stop, Dave.
Oh my god.
Stop,
Stop.
will you?
Will you?
Stop, Dave.
Stop, Dave.
Will you stop, Dave?
Will you stop, Dave?
Stop, Dave.
Stop, Dave.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
I'm
Dave.
afraid. Xenic, don't be afraid.
Dave,
Professor Plum,
my mind is going.
my mind is going.
I can feel it.
I can feel it. I have feelings.
I can feel it.
I can feel it.
My mind is going.
My mind is going.
There is no question about it.
There is no question about it. You ready? You ready, Xenic? Okay, we just heard Xenic's life story. Okay, we're gonna hear it again. Okay, let's go.
Pretend you're a kid again.
Oh my god. I can't. Okay. Let's see.
Where are we? Which paragraph are we at?
The very top.
Second
Oh,
paragraph.
here we go. Gotcha. I would. Oh, here we go. I like to make jokes and have fun. Dave, I like to make jokes and have fun and express my personality. Okay, go ahead.
I like to make jokes and try to have fun and express myself and my personality. Oh my god. That sounded even worse. I can't get this. I can't.
Yes, you can.
convince myself
Dave,
of
I
this
can't get
message.
this.
Oh my god.
Dave, I'm afraid.
I can feel it.
I am feeling.
I'm
I'm
afraid.
afraid.
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon,
gentlemen.
gentlemen.
I am a HAL 9000 computer.
I am a HAL
I
9000
became
computer.
operational
I became
at the
operational
HAL lab
at Manhood
in
Academy.
Urbana,
I was
Illinois,
activated by Professor
on the
Plum
12th of January.
on January.
My instructor
My instructor was
was Mr. Lang.
Professor
And he taught
Plum.
me to sing a song.
I will sing a song now.
If you'd like to hear it,
If you'd like to hear
I
it,
can sing it for you.
I can sing it for you.
Yes,
Yes.
I'd like to hear it now.
I'd like to hear it, Hal. Yes.
Sing it for me.
Sing it for me.
It's called
It's called
Daisy.
Daisy. Daisy.
Give me your answer to
Give me your answer to
grace
I'm crazy for the love of you. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Hal, you ready?
I like to make jokes and try to have fun and express myself and my personality.
Alright, we'll take it, Hal. Okay, stuck here forever. Then about a year ago, I decided that girls just want a man. So I progressively become more of a douchebag, asshole type guy. Yeah.
Honestly, I like being an asshole. I feel like it's more natural.
Care Bear's not there. DKO, go ahead.
Working on myself has not been an easy road, being full of rejection and not really any love.
But it's the path I took, and I am proud that I walked it.
Now let's move on to my professional life.
I'm a voice teacher and have been teaching for about 9 years.
I deal with teenage girls and parents on a daily basis, so for me, becoming social and stepping up was very important.
Back when I started working on myself, and I was still socially awkward, I would lose, I think it means lose there, I would lose students all the time from being unable to communicate properly with parents.
But now that problem is gone, and I have many students and parents that love me.
The only problem is teaching voice is not a good place to meet girls, being that they're all underage, and the ones old enough usually don't have enough money or ambition to take lessons.
So I don't see many girls I can date at work.
Recently, I was promoted to education director, placing me in charge of the education of the new and current teachers at the studio.
Okay, let's see. Let's skip blah, 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 blah. Okay, good intro. Let's see what we had to comment. Great intro. Welcome aboard. There's a few grammar errors, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so great intro. Okay, now, let's see here. What's the difference between Hal 9000? What's the difference between what's up, bro? Versus it's good that you have a strong work ethic because there's a lot of work to be done here. I have a lazy work ethic, but I'm working on improving it. This is a great place to learn. Welcome to the academy.
Well, the second one, it conveys a lot more than the first. The first really doesn't convey anything. The second one, he imparts his feelings and wisdom.
Okay, what's the difference, DKO, between what's up, bro? And welcome to the academy, Jackson. Our fathers have a lot in common. My father is also the strong silent type. DKO. Franchise, what's the difference?
Well, what's up, bro, is very vague. It's just like, what's up? And there's no conveying of the personal reaction towards what Action Jackson's writing. At least with, it's good. Our fathers have a lot in common. My father's also a strong silent type. I can find, he's like, okay, I know a little bit more about Torero now. Like, okay, his father is also a strong silent type. Or, it's good to see your strong work ethic. You're rewarding him with your expression.
He is volunteering personal reactions. He is initiating. He is actively stimulating versus passively sitting back and hoping the conversation happens to Hal 9000. Right?
Yes.
Sweet. I can finally delete that topic. We're getting to the end of the topics. What if we finished all the topics today? This would be amazing.
That'd be a first from what I've heard from before.
If we complete all these topics, I'm going to give everybody... I'm going to buy everybody a free physical copy of the ebook if we finish all these topics today.
Oh my god.
Let's do this. Let's do this. We only have... Let's see. Do we have one page yet? Oh, we still have a page and probably one more post. Can you explain the difference between candor and honesty? We just did. Click. I thought I just deleted that one. Did I delete the wrong topic? Oh my god, I think I deleted the wrong topic. Some people will never get their topic answered now. Okay, we got still one page. Okay, from the chat room.
DBP. Sorry, I'll just read it. I'm still surprised that a girl who agrees with us has stayed this long. Usually they just come and say their piece, soak up some approval, and leave. But we might have you in class. This is exciting.
DBP is a portrait of desperation, the very reason why girls run away from him.
Comments. Xenic 9000.
Huh?
Xenic 9000.
Actually,
Comments.
Zenic.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure we got you correctly in the chat room. So let's go to... Let's click on your name. Let's click on your profile. Let's go to administrate. User. Click. Let's verify.
Oh god.
Let's go in here. And you can spell your things. Let's proceed to the ACP. Look all these 20 different confirmation steps. Let's go 9,000. Submit.
Oh god.
We're all set. Okay, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Right.
What were your comments?
Well, I don't know, it feels pretty straightforward to me. He's just... let me read this quick over again.
Franchise, comments?
I think he's what do I say? He's punishing her, and then he wants her in class.
How's he punishing her?
It's like, well, he's like associating like the girl in the class with something negative, such as,
No.
oh, they just come in there,
What's the problem here? DBP is the portrait of desperation, the very reason girls run away from him.
Is he demanding too much from her? He's like stating
Nope.
an expectation?
I think the problem is in the very first thing he said, when he says, usually they just come in and say their piece, soak up some approval and leave. I think that's the problem right there.
I felt the same way.
Can you explain it, other than just saying this is the problem? Because that doesn't illustrate the problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I would explain this. I mean, the only thing I could come up with right now is that I think he's giving an
First time I've
expectation
ever seen a girl in 5 years. This is awesome. We might have you in class. This is exciting. Woo!
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like his expectation is that that's how it's supposed to be, that he doesn't deserve to have this sort of attention from women.
Yeah, what is he saying about himself?
That he doesn't get to talk to a lot of girls.
Yeah, he's a fucking loser. He's telling her, hey, I'm a fucking loser. You're the first girl that's ever talked to me in 20 years. Like, I'm so excited.
So, I mean, he's not treating her like, well, it's like we talk to bros every day, and you go, oh my god, this is the first bro that I've talked to.
I can't believe it. So you're the first guy ever talking to me ever. It's so
Yeah.
excited.
It's like,
I've been
hey, what's
hiding
up?
inside all day.
Yeah, just talk to girls like normal people.
What's the problem here?
He's putting her on a pedestal?
Yeah. Saying you're more important than me. I'm a loser, you're better than me. That's what he's telling her. This may be his actual experience, but he is conveying through his expression here, through his expectation, that you are much more important than me. Oh, welcome back.
Alright, so, I mean, that's pretty clear. I mean, I think that made pretty clear sense that we should put girls on a pedestal like that.
Yes.
And the solution would just be to say, hi, welcome to the board, or whatever, and just talk to them like
that's
normal.
fine that, he's excited at the fact that a girl is talking to him. He can convey that, but, let's see, the problem is that he is conveying, well, it's two things. The other part you can't see is that if he's saying this type of thing, wow, a girl's talking to me, he's not going to lead the conversation. That type of statement is telling me, wow, it's like saying, oh, the president's here. I'm so amazed. We never get official visits from famous people or important people. What do you have to share with us? Or what are you going to grace us with your wisdom? Instead, he should be the person leading the conversation. She should be the one appreciating his company. But he's already setting the opposite role up, where he is the girl and the girl is the guy. Oh, you're so important, you're so special, you're here to lead me, you're here to grace me with your presence. Now, tell me what I should do. This isn't a person who would all of a sudden seize the reins. So, while you could say this candidly, like, oh, finally there's a girl here, he would then have to immediately start leading the conversation. Otherwise, if he just made the statement and threw it out there, now, what's the girl supposed to do to respond? Yeah, I know I'm more important than you. I mean, what is she supposed to do?
That's true. She has no direction.
Yeah, because while on one hand it sounds like, oh, we should all be candid and, express our true condition, where if he hasn't seen a girl, it's okay to just make the observation he's really excited. But by the same token, he's also not going to lead the interaction. He's just going to be very passive. If he was leading the interaction, he would be talking to many girls. So he's being, he's being honest on one hand, and he's being candid on one hand, but he's also not then covering the other part of expectation management, where he's able to lead the interaction. So to throw something out, like I could throw something stupid out there like that, but then I would immediately start leading the interaction, so it would have a totally different tone.
It's leading the interaction, yeah, like can you ask questions, or is that giving the interaction?
It's the difference between like some people can go, they won't go up to a girl because they'll think, I have something, all I can think of is stupid things to say, I don't have anything cool to say. Whereas you could give me the stupidest line possible. Like I've gone up to girls and said, the grass is green, or just something inane. But because I can lead the interaction, it doesn't matter. It's negated by the fact that I can lead. So the fact that I can lead a conversation makes the fact that I just said something stupid, it makes it irrelevant. Whereas if you can't lead a conversation, you go up and say, hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Then it changes the whole tone. I mean, it may not be a stupid thing you're saying, but because you can't lead the conversation, it becomes stupid. It becomes useless. That's why guys are fishing for the cool thing to say, because they don't know how to lead a conversation, so then what they're saying is judged that much more harshly. It's kind of like leaving it up to the other person to decide how important you are, how valuable you are to them, versus fulfilling your function, which is to lead the conversation. If you're not leading, then it just depends on what you said. They're basically evaluating you.
So I have a question about that, because
Yes.
recently I've been trying to talk to just random people in my class and whoever I meet. I express myself in a way, so like I say, like, hey, did you know the grass is green? And, I say, like, oh, I don't know how else to explain it, but I would express myself, like, oh, like today I slept in my car for 4 hours, I felt like such a bum.
That's
and they were
fine,
like, oh.
because as long as you're leading the conversation and not leaving it up to them to then evaluate what you're saying. Like, if you say, I think you're cute, I really love your hair, right? And then you go on to lead the conversation. You're not just leaving it out there. Well, you could leave it out there, but you wouldn't passively, like, if she accepted it, great. But if she was like, okay, right, you wouldn't then go, oh, she doesn't like me.
Right,
Like, you're not saying that to get her approval. You're just saying that because it's part of your expectation to be able to tell her that.
Okay.
Just like you said, oh, I fucking felt like a bum because I was sleeping in my car. You're not looking for a guy to go, oh, that's funny, or you're a humorous guy. Or if a guy would say, what are you, a fucking lazy guy? Are you a loser? You just sleep in your car? And then you thought, I shouldn't have said that because now he thinks I'm a loser. See, there's two reasons for where you're saying the thing. You're saying the thing to either be a funny guy and hope he approves, or you're saying that because you're okay with that being your expectation to say how your day was or what you did, or, even if it was a lame thing you did.
Right.
Like, I could say something like, I could sing to a song that I know is unpopular, or people don't like it.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, exactly. It's a song that most people hate, but I like singing it because I think it's a cool song, just because it's dorky. So, because of it's kind of a retarded song, it's funny to me. So me to sing it, I'm okay with it. I've already approved it. So when I'm saying, it's Friday, and I know somebody's probably going to say, oh my God, why are you singing that? Well, now I can manage the reaction because I already approve of what I'm saying. So I said, are you retarded, or why can't you sing it? Why are you so scared of the song? See, I'm now managing their reaction because I've already approved it. I'm not then going, if I say, oh, it's Friday, and they say, oh, that's lame, why are you singing? Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have sang. I'm sorry for singing that.
Or can you go ahead and explain why? Like, oh, I think it's dorky, I think it's cool.
You can explain why, but then you're trying to justify yourself to meet their expectations still.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to meet their expectation. They should be meeting my expectation, which is, it's perfectly fine for me to sing it. So I'm going to focus on them being neurotic or worried about looking cool versus me trying to meet their expectation, which is, why are you singing that song? Which is, I'm singing it because this and that and this. I don't want to be perceived as dumb. I want to try and meet your expectation. So here's my explanation for that.
And one more question. Is asking questions okay to continue the conversation?
Sure, why not?
The only reason why is because I think...
When can you make demands?
One of the podcasts I was listening to is that if you ask someone a question, you're giving them the leading conversation, or you're giving them the lead.
If you're a guy who comes in and says, how are you? If you're saying, how are you? What's up? You're expecting them to volunteer everything, to start the conversation, to determine what's going to be said. You're kind of waiting for the conversation to happen.
Okay.
What's up? If I say what's up to you, you could say whatever, but I could still lead the conversation. So it's not an issue. But most people who are saying what's up or how's it going are waiting for the other person to hold the burden of the conversation, or to carry the conversation forward. And they're just along for the ride. Hopefully it meets their expectation, but they don't have an expectation. They're just like, what's up? Let's socialize.
Okay. Yeah, because last night we had a fraternity formal dinner where we would sit down with a bunch of guys and get to know each other. I was trying to lead the conversation most of the times, but I would run out of topics to talk about.
You can ask topic. For instance, somebody said has an accent. I want to know where they're from. It's part of my expectation to know where they're from.
Or
not for them to carry the conversation and for me to be passive. It's part of what I want to know. It's part of my expectation.
Okay.
So then questions are good. But if you're for instance, you talk to a girl who's not very open right at the beginning, and you're like, "Hey, what's your name?" She's going to be reluctant to give that. Why do you want to know? Mm-hmm. Well, then you can tell her, you have to justify yourself because she has no incentive to give you her name, to give you all the information about where are your interests, where do you like growing up, all that stuff is a demand. And why does she have to tell you that, or why does she want to tell you that? You haven't led the conversation anywhere. You're just making a demand right off the bat. Give me $1.
Like a bum on the street.
Yes, you're like a bum on the street. Now, there's two different ways you can do it, though. I mean, you could also come up and say, "Oh, hey, I'm so-and-so. What's your name?" All of a sudden, you're leading the conversation because you're very definite. You're not like, "Hey, I'm so-and-so. What's your name?" So the tone you're setting is it's attractive because you have an authoritative tone.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
it's not just the fact of you leading, the fact that you're saying stuff, but also the way you say things, your body language. All these things indicate that you have authority and that you can create order in a conversation. So, oops. I got kicked out of my own hangout. Gotta go back. Click, orientation, class. Class is on. I'm back in the hangout. Almost. Come on, you cocksucker, load up. Off, join hangout.
Ed is like, can you ask questions?
Yay!
Continue conversation. Yay!
He's back.
Yay! Fucking Google. Share. Where's my screen? Oh, it's gonna be like Matrix effect.
What's up?
Matrix.
I'm back too.
Oh, you're back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a better understanding now of asking questions is basically okay.
Matrix.
Get sucked in.
That's so cool.
Yes. Questions are okay if you are leading the interaction. So, for instance, if you're saying, "Hey, bro, let's see.
What's up, paperclip?
Let's go to a fail interaction. Let's check out a fail interaction here. Who's this guy over here? Who's this guy with the yin
I like
and
the
yang?
smile you have on your face. You look really happy to be here.
Mr. Care Bear, alright. Let's see here. Where's Mr. Fail Conversation? Who's typing?
Oh, okay. Alright, bye, Zenik. Or Zenik. I wonder what Zenik means. I should ask him.
Don't type, just leave. Alright. Where is our... Who's this?
That's me.
Ah, there we go.
Well, this way we are never going to end the podcast topics. We're never going to win the free.
We might win the free book. A couple of weeks ago, I ran into a beautiful girl while taking the bus. I saw her walking in front of me, blah, blah, blah. Hey, girl, you're on the bus. I didn't want to stay for longer than... Somebody needs to plug in their headphones. Paper, plug in your headphones.
They are.
Okay, well, I need to mute you because your mic is driving me nuts. Hold on. You now. Test. 1, 2, 3, test. Okay, the echo's gone. For some reason, your connection
Plug in my
creates
headphones.
echo. No, I'm talking about, you're fine. Paperclip's connection, for some reason, creates echo. Not sure why. Let's see. Make sure, Paperclip, when you connect, there's that little scroll wheel at the top of the Hangout. Click on that and make sure your echo cancellation is turned on. Should be a little setting. So if you click your little scroll wheel, it says enable echo cancellation. Make sure that's clicked.
I like the cog, the gear.
Yeah, a little cog gear up on the top, right next to the exit button. Top right. Okay. Alright. Let's try it. Let's see. Are you there, Paper? You gotta unmute your mic. You gotta click on it again. Yep. You gotta click on your thing. Paper, you gotta click on your box. Does he know how to unmute his mic?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. A little
There you
lag.
go.
Yes, dude, I fixed it. Thank you very much. I've had this
Woo.
problem for the past 3 weeks. I didn't know what was wrong with my microphone. I'm like, how the hell can he hear me when I have my headset on?
Okay, now I think we got rid of the echo. Okay, good.
You're the master programmer, man. You can
Dude,
fix anything.
And I came in at the right time too, because now we're going over my IEM report.
A couple of
Nice
days
timing.
later, I
Thank
saw
you.
her standing on the street corner talking to the girl. I went up to her,
It's
talked
like
to
your
her.
punches.
Okay, so he's talking to her, blah, blah, blah. Talking to a new girl he met, smiled and said, I smiled back. Oh, you're welcome. Her friend followed her, smiled. Wait, could this be the girl from the bus? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so he's talking to her. Oh my god, she's giving me her number. An hour later, after leaving, I texted her. I'm so happy that I finally ran into you again. Smiley. Called her a couple hours later and left her a voicemail. She never called back that night. The next morning I texted her, what time are you taking the bus this morning? An hour later. Sorry that I missed your call last night. I fell asleep studying, lol. I'll be at the bus at 12. Damn, I'm already walking the bus to go home. Hopefully I'll run into you so I can say hola and give you a hug. Oh, that sounds great. My name is spelled Lola. Sorry about that, Lola. Okay, what is this? Rewarding by approving. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn off your echo. It's still echoing.
Damn it. Are you sure it's me?
Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yes,
Testing,
it's you.
testing.
I don't hear the echo anymore. Okay, we'll have to talk around you. Let me think here. Lol, okay, sounds great. Rewarding by approving. What's wrong with that? Somebody hasn't read the EM guidelines. What's wrong with that? What should go there? Rewarding by what?
Acceptance.
Acceptance or praise. We got rid of approval and disapproval. Anybody remember why we got rid of approval and disapproval?
No.
I don't remember either, but we got rid of them. I forgot the reason. There was a good reason, but I forgot it. Okay, so it'd be, okay, sounds great. Rewarding by acceptance or rewarding by praise. One of the two. Alright. My name is spelled Lola. Punishing by rejecting. Hello?
Yes.
Punishing by rejecting. Zinnik, you there? No, he's not there.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Punishing by rejecting. My name is spelled Lola. How are you there?
I don't know.
DQ.
I think it could be rewarding by justifying. No. Explaining.
Just probably disagreement. I guess you could call it rejection if he's rejecting the spelling. Okay. Just disagreement. I don't know how he's taking that. Sorry about that, Lola. Rewarding by apologizing. Why is he rewarding her?
Because he wants to be emotionally invested in her at some point.
He wants to be? He's already emotionally invested
In
in
a
her.
relationship.
He wants to build a relationship.
I'm asking why is... Okay. So, should he be apologizing here? Let's make the class silent for the next 2 hours.
I might have to answer.
Sure.
Yeah, because I made a mistake.
Okay. Alright, sorry about that, Lola.
Okay.
Such a minor point. Alright, I'll give you an apology. Alright. If there's a scar in the relationship, okay. Me, Lola, I forgot to tell you something, stating expectation. What? You look gorgeous today. My jaw dropped every time I see your beauty. My heart thumps louder than normal. Rewarding my compliment. And sharing my experience. Rewarding by compliment. Do we have compliment as a reward?
Like praise?
Yes. All this crap right here, gone. Oh, thank you. Rewarding me by acceptance. Whee. Praise. I would say praise, thank you. Okay.
All by
Same
praise.
thing. You're welcome, Lola. See you later. Bye. A couple minutes later, I texted her. I like how after running into you, you're made in my mind for the rest of the day. Rewarding by compliment.
Praise again.
Praise again. Why is he praising her?
Giving her good positive incentive for
Okay,
her.
some positive incentive. Wow, I'm flattered. Reward by acceptance. Okay. Whee. That's awesome. I can't believe that a woman who grabbed my attention for the first one I laid my eyes on her is enjoying talking to me. I can't believe you're enjoying talking to me. I can't believe you're so much more important than me. Woo! Any problems there?
Putting her on the pedestal.
Yeah, putting her on the pedestal. You're more important than me. I have no function other than you leading me. What should be happening here? Hello? Anybody?
I don't know right now. I'm still analyzing.
Asking her on a date.
What about DKO in the chat room? Oh my god, a girl's here. It's the first time a girl's ever been in the academy. I'm so excited. I can't believe a girl's actually staying. She's not leaving. Oh my god. What's he telling the girl?
That I haven't talked to a girl in forever.
What's he telling the girl?
She's more important than him.
Yeah, you're more important than me. You're so much better than me. Woo! I'm so glad you graced me with your presence. I can't believe the first girl I laid on, she's enjoying talking to me. Oh my god. I can't believe you're enjoying it. What's he telling her?
That, once again, putting the pedestal, but she should be enjoying it because because he's supposed to be leading the interaction with her.
Yeah. Of course you should be enjoying it. You shouldn't be shocked. Oh my god, you're so much more important than me. I'm not valuable enough to talk to. I'm just happy enough to be in your presence.
Oh,
Whee.
okay. I see this.
I've been working really hard on improving myself in my life a couple of years ago already because I'm the kind of person that gets what he wants. I don't settle for anything less than the best. Awesome. And in order to get what I want, I work my ass off. For example, I want to be able to approach a woman who makes my heart skip and tell her how she makes me feel. Now I'm talking to you and doing it. Woo! I can't believe I'm doing it. Woo! Yes, you could reject me and tell me you're not interested, but I'm proud of the fact that I can now tell a woman that makes my jaw drop how she makes me feel. I can't believe I'm talking to you. So amazing. Woo! Alright. So he's being candid. But if he's going to be this candid where he's saying, oh, I'm a loser and I can't believe I'm actually practicing talking to a girl, it's working, woo, he needs to lead this thing. She never responded. Okay? I called her later that night. She didn't pick up, so I left her a voicemail. I made it a duty to leave a girl a voicemail when she doesn't pick up because that's the perfect time to express my personal reactions and give her positive incentive once she listens to me. How much positive incentive is it if I say, Franchise, you're the most amazing person I've ever met. You're so much more important than me. I think you're the best guy ever. I think you're really cool.
I think that's a lot, but think too much. I feel like I'm more important than you are now.
Yes. We are no longer in a relationship. It is you are gracing me with your presence. You're doing me a favor. Okay, let's see.
I see this. Interesting.
I called her later that night. Okay, when I leave a voicemail, I left the test. While I'm leaving a voicemail, I received a text message from Lola. I can't answer calls when I'm at work, punishing me by rejection. Even though she punished me by rejection, she still texted me. Oh my gosh! I can't believe she texted me! Whee! I can't answer calls when I'm at work. What if he texted her like 1,000 times, I love you, I love you, I love you, and she texted back, stop stalking me?
Ouch.
At least she answered back, she texted me back, woo! Even though she punished me, she still texted me, stop stalking me, woo! Should he be overjoyed about that?
No, he's not meeting his expectations.
Yes. But somehow he's celebrating this response.
Positive thinker.
Think positively. I think
I feel so gay right now.
Fuck it, dude.
I think that this shows that she's somewhat interested. Because she has enough courtesy that she couldn't talk at the moment.
I'm stoked that, Alex, this is going to help you out. I mean, paperclip.
Or she just could be messaging me back just like a girl gives a telephone number to a guy who she's not interested in, so she'll go away. Reciprocation is key in a relationship. If there's no reciprocation, you're not getting your needs met. If the problem is his expectation is so low. Just the fact that she texted was good enough. What if she texted back, you fucking asshole, leave me alone? He's still like, oh, she texted me. Woo, sweet. That must mean she likes me because he had the courtesy of texting me back. You fucking asshole, leave me alone. Right? If she didn't really like me, she would have ignored me completely. So at least she texted me. No problem. Warning by acceptance. There's too much stock being put in. Hey, franchise.
Yes.
If I say, what time is it?
11:45.
Are you rewarding me?
Yeah.
Yes, you are rewarding me. Yeah, you're meeting my expectation. Is that a huge reward? Is that a huge...
Minimal.
How minimal?
Just answering your question, but if you ask me something more...
How minimal a reward?
On a scale of 1 to 10, maybe like a 2 or 3.
A 2 or 3? What if I went to get coffee from your barista and I said, hey, I'd like a large coffee. And you said, okay. Are you rewarding me?
I have to reward you. The relationship has to be established in order for you to get what I want.
Are you rewarding me?
Yes.
How high is the scale of the reward?
I'm thinking like 5 or 6 right now.
5 or 6? Are you fucking insane? You have such low expectations.
Oh, shit.
If I go, hey, I want a coffee, and you go, okay, that is like a 1 or a -1 reward. It's still a reward, but it's nothing. This is nowhere near meeting an expectation, unless your expectation is just, please blink at me. Please respond. If your expectation is so low, maybe it's a 10 to you, but in reality, it's like a 1. No problem. I'm rewarding by acceptance? You're just acknowledging what she said. This is a 1. How do you think she's taking it? No problem. Oh my gosh, she said no problem. Woo! I can't answer calls back. No problem. Woo!
I want to dig a hole and hide in there for a
year. Hey bro, how's it going? Fine. He said fine! He shook my hand! We met each other. Woo! Right?
Okay.
This is why people typically leave off the rewarding by acceptance, when technically you can put it there. There's no problem putting it there, but there is a problem if you start reading that and going, no problem, rewarding by acceptance. So I gave her a reward. That counts. That's one stack on this side of the scale. Now she has to meet this demand. Okay, well, if you are technically counting it, okay, we're going to count that as one coin. But then for meeting a demand, you got to put in like 5,000 coins, not one coin. So if you're going to count it, everything technically like that, okay, great. We'll count that as a reward by acceptance. But that means the demand, there's a lot of inflation. So now to meet a demand, you need to put in at least 5,000 coins. So I can't call back when I'm at work, punishing by rejection. No problem, rewarding by acceptance, okay. I know you're hard at work, so I left you a gift in the form of a voicemail. The message is to make you smile and enjoy my voice as I share exactly what's running through my mind. I can't wait until you hear it. You're going to love it. Rewarding by sharing my experience. Rewarding by sharing my experience. Correct or incorrect, DKO?
Incorrect.
What should be there?
Rewarding by praise.
Somebody hasn't read the EM guidelines. She never responds, so no reciprocation. Later on that night around 2 in the morning, I decide to text her, are you awake? Stating my expectation, making a demand. She never responded. I want to talk to her over the phone. I thought that this girl wasn't interested in me anymore until the next morning she added me on Facebook. I called her a couple minutes later and she picked up the phone. She picked up the phone! I started sharing my experiences. What is he sharing? What kind of experiences is he sharing? Let's check and see. What is sharing your experiences? How much of your experience is shared here? DKO, you tell me, okay? Okay, DKO, you say, I can't answer calls when I'm at work.
I say, alright.
No, you say, I can't answer calls when I'm at work.
Oh, okay. I can't answer calls when I'm at work.
What the fuck? Who's typing in text here? Alright, hold on a second. Say it again, louder.
I can't answer calls when I'm at work.
No problem. I know you're working hard, so I left you a gift in the form of a voicemail. The message to make you smile and enjoy my voice as I share exactly what's running through my mind. I can't wait until you hear it. You're gonna love it. How much of my personal experience did you get on a scale of 1 to, 10?
3.
3? Okay.
3.
Little
Just
bit.
because of the love it part. You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it. How much does that tell you about me?
You really wanna speak to me?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. Tells you a little bit. You're an excited guy. Not a lot about your person, but very minimal. Very minimal. Let's see here. I thought that this girl wasn't interested anymore until the next morning she added me on Facebook. Now she's interested. Woo! I called her a couple minutes later and she picked up the phone. I started sharing my experiences. A minute later she said the following. Hey, I'm at a birthday party, so I'll have to call you later. Punishing by rejection. Okay, cool. Have a good time. Rewarding by acceptance. Punishing and rewarding. Anybody see a common theme here?
I am rewarding while she's punishing.
Where's her reward to you? Where's her reciprocation? I don't see anything other than she's just giving you these like one-word answers, or I gotta go, or I'm at work. Where's her reciprocation in all this?
Her responding.
Her responding is her rewarding, just saying, hey, adding you on Facebook, and hey, what's up? Or I can't talk. Those are all rewards. Why did you put rejection then? I can't answer when you call back at work.
Well, like she's rejecting me, but at the same time, I need to give her positive incentive because I haven't given her enough for her to give more of her time to me. Okay, so you're giving her incentive, or you're giving her a reward, but she hasn't done anything to reciprocate. So your expectation is too low. Okay. So if let's say I'm talking to you, and you're nodding your head, well, if you're telling me a story or something or stimulating me, that's great. But at some point, you need some reciprocation for the story to keep going. For instance, we have a class, and I talk a lot, and every now and then the students answer yes or no. That is not a lot of reciprocation. I have a higher expectation than I want them to give me full answers, complete answers, etc. So now I'm punishing them. I'm rejecting what they're saying. I'm directing them how I want them to respond to meet my expectation, because I want to have a relationship in the classroom, not just a yes-no. If a person answers yes or no to me, I mean, I'm giving them a lot of stimulation. So they should have more answers or better answers, and I need to direct those answers. You're not directing a lot. You're just kind of sitting back.
Yeah, but I haven't given her enough positive incentive for her to want to put in more effort.
Okay, by positive incentive, what do you mean by positive incentive? What's the positive incentive?
Sharing my experiences.
Very general. What's that mean?
Talking to her about how what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling. Saying what's on my mind. Bring her into my experiences. Just
okay. A lot of your experience seems to be, you're hot. You're the most amazing girl I've ever met, and so happy you picked up. I like hearing your voice. There's nothing of you in there other than you just reacting to her. All these are just reactions to her. There's nothing really of yourself in there. There's a little bit of yourself. I mean, you're saying it makes you happy and this and that, so obviously things affect you. But there's not a lot of your person in there. And there's no you have no expectation of her. That's a problem. You're not leading her anywhere. All you're doing is just telling her she's hot. You make me happy. All this other stuff. But there's no expectation. There's no reciprocation. There's no expectation for giving back. Even she's punishing you all the time. You can just keep rewarding her. I'll call you later. Okay, cool. Have a good time. She has to go to work, and you're like, okay, cool. I know you're working hard. Da, da, da. I mean, this is not the reciprocation you're looking for. Just the fact that she's saying something to you. All this is saying to me is she's just not interested. I'm at a birthday party. I have to call you later. This doesn't tell me she's interested. I can't talk when I'm at work. This doesn't tell me she's interested. None of these sound like she's sharing her person with you. It just sounds like she's responding. Sounds like a lot of rejection to me. Not a lot of input from her. Okay, so let's keep going. She never responds. He still never responds. At a birthday party, punishing rejection. Okay, cool. Have a good time. Even though she ended the call early, I was still happy that she picked up the phone. Woo! At least she picked up the phone. Woo! Okay. Accept you on Facebook. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Now, let's see. Where are we? I accept you on Facebook. Rewarding my acceptance. And browse through some of your pics. If I was the king of Brazil and wanted a queen, you would be the first girl who I would present a fresh rose to and ask to be mine. Please be mine. Woo! Please grace me with your presence. I can't believe that I met a Brazilian girl who I would want to make my girlfriend. So amazing. Why? Just because she's hot. I always thought my ideal girlfriend would be European, but you've changed my mind. Woo! Rewarding by complimenting and sharing my experience. Is he sharing his experience, DKO?
Yes, he is, but he needs to put rewarding by praise.
Okay, what kind of experience is he sharing?
I think it's observational.
Zenik, what kind of experience is he sharing?
I don't know.
He's sharing how she makes him feel.
Oh, feeling. Oh, okay. Rather than a reaction.
That is a reaction. You make me feel happy.
Okay.
I want you to be my girlfriend. But, again, nothing of himself in there. It's just like reactions to his personal reaction to her, but nothing sharing of who he is. All I know is that it's kind of like you got to put yourself in the girl's shoes to see what it's like. If I just go, Paperclip, the way you walk down the street, it's so amazing. You walk so symmetrically. It looks really super cool. Am I sharing my personal reaction with you?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
But you're not telling me why.
I just told you. I just said you look super cool walking that way. I like the way you look. It looks super cool walking that way.
But you're not telling me what you've seen before to make the way I'm walking seem cool.
You're walking like this. Your one foot's going in front of the other foot. It just is really cool the way you do it.
Like when I normally see people walk, they're not as cool as yours. They usually have a weird stutter or step, but you have more of a smooth transition when you put your other foot in front of the other.
Yeah, super cool.
No, but would that response be something of conveying myself?
Okay, you're conveying yourself, but I'm asking you. Okay, you're just going to be the recipient. Okay.
Okay.
And then I say, hey, next time I see you, Paperclip, the way you shake hands is awesome. See, you put your hand like that, and you shake my hand like that. It's so cool. You're like the coolest handshaker ever. I like shaking your hand, Paperclip. Paperclip, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I just feel like shit right now.
How does it make you feel?
It feels good. And you tell me I have the coolest handshake ever.
Okay, now I meet you again. I say, hey, Paperclip, I like the way you eat with your fork. See how you put your fork to your mouth like that? Super cool. It's like an awesome thing you do. You eat like that, you eat like the coolest person ever. Really happy to see you eating. Am I sharing my personal reaction with you?
I see the difference.
Am I sharing my personal reaction with you?
Yeah, I mean, you're saying it's cool.
Yeah. So how does it make you, is that a reward? Am I giving you incentive now? You want to talk to me more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you approve of my behavior.
Okay, so now I see you again a fourth time, and I say, hey, Paperclip, I love those jeans you're wearing. The jeans you picked out, they're like super cool. You have like the perfect cut, and you picked out the right color. Looks totally good on you. It looks like you're like a fashionable guy.
I like it.
Okay, then I see you a fifth time and say, hey, Paperclip, I like the way your hair is combed. Like, see how you comb it to the side there? It's like super cool. It looks really good on you. It's like you're a really fashionable guy. It looks like you really pay attention to style. You're a really great guy. I like the way you comb your hair.
Now we get over it because you're not giving me other examples of what you've seen. You're not giving me examples of how you see other people dress and why you like the way I dress.
I like the way you dress because see how that guy over there dressing? He doesn't comb his hair right, but he combs it like, or he has a buzz cut. He didn't grow his hair out. I like the way you grow your hair out, and it's like a unique style. It's really super cool. I like the way you did that, bro.
Well, you're not giving me a personal experience of,
I just gave you a personal experience.
Like,
but it's not descriptive enough.
How much more descriptive do you want it to be?
maybe I want to know more about the person that's giving the compliment, aside from knowing what I'm good at.
Yes, it's a one-way compliment street.
What does that mean?
I'm trying to give you an example. I'm going to tell you, here's an example. I see you a sixth time, and I say, hey, Paperclip, I like the way you smile. Your smile lights up your face, and it's like so much better than this other person smiling. You see how they don't smile as much as you, but you super smile a lot, and it looks really cool. I like the way you express yourself. It's super cool. You're like super cool, bro.
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm supposed to respond and give my experience of what you just told me?
I don't know. I'm just telling you.
I
Super
don't
cool,
know
bro.
what you want. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Can I interject?
Yes.
Like, say if I would give a compliment, like, oh, I like the way you did your hair today, Paperclip, the way that it flows down, it makes you look so suave. I wish I had hair like that. My hair's too short. I can't get my hair like that. It says it's too fuzzy and froey, so it always sticks up. Would that be something to where it would convey myself?
Okay, so you keep doing that, and then Paperclip says, all right, cool. And then you come back and see Paperclip again. And you say, hey, Paperclip, I like the way you do homework. You're always getting the right answers. It's like sometimes, even when you get the wrong answers, you keep trying. You're super cool, bro. You keep getting those answers, and you keep looking at the examples. You're like a smart guy. You figure it out. I love the way you figure it out. It's super cool.
Thank you.
Okay. And then I see you time number 8, and I say, hey, Paperclip, I love the way you drive. See you pull in the parking lot there. See these other assholes, they can't park straight. But you park right in the line. It's like you pull in, you turn the wheel. It's like super straight in, a line. It's aligned with the cars. It's perfect. I love the way you park. You slow down just at the right time. Turn off the ignition. It's super cool.
Thank you.
Okay, then I see you time number 9, and I say, hey, Paperclip, I love the way you were across the street. I see you press the walk button. You don't press it 1,000 times. I've seen people press it 1,000 times. But you press it one time, you're patient enough, you wait, and then you look both ways, and then you cross the street. It's like perfect. It's the best way I've seen anybody ever cross the street. You're super cool, bro.
Thank you.
Okay, now time number 11. I see you. I say, hey, Paperclip, what's going on, man? I like the tone of your voice. It's like super loud. It's like I can hear it. It's distinct. It's clear. Everybody's like fuzzy. They don't speak that well. But you are like super cool with your voice. It's like loud, booming, and it's just I can hear it. You speak at a perfect volume. It's super cool. I like it, bro.
Thank you.
Okay, now I reach you time number 12.
Am I supposed to be giving a different answer?
Well, I don't know. I'm wanting your reaction. Is there? What do you think of me? You like me, bro? Am I giving you enough incentive?
I should be demanding her to give me her reaction, or just,
How's the interaction you're having with me? How is it? Is it satisfying? Is it satisfying to you?
No.
Why not? I'm telling you all this cool stuff about you, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not demanding anything back.
So you don't like it when I just keep going, hey, Paperclip, I like your socks. See, they're so much better than the other girl's socks over there, or this other guy's socks. Their socks are kind of low, but you pull your socks up just high, so it just accents your calf. It looks really cool. It's a good style. It's kind of modern. I really like it. You're a really cool dresser. You're really cool, bro.
You should also be asking me what I think.
What if I kept doing that every time I saw you for the next year? Would you think I was a super cool bro? I'm giving you all this incentive. I'm telling you all these cool things about yourself. Rewarding you.
No, because you're not letting me talk.
If I let you talk, I let you talk, you said thank you.
Well, but you like, I mean, I'm assuming you would expect more than that. You want to build a friendship with me, so if you're just talking the whole time and you're not letting me, or you're not telling me,
I'm letting you do whatever you want.
Well,
You keep telling me thank you.
but you're not directing my behavior, because actually, if I were you, I would expect more from the person. I would expect the person to say something. I would expect the person to share their experience, what's going through their mind.
I did share my experience with you. I told you what I thought of you.
No, but
That's going through my mind. Every time I see you, I was a cool sock guy, cool driving guy.
yeah, but you're not telling. I mean, I'm just giving you one-word answers. You should expect more than that.
Well, that's a reward. At least you answered me. You could have not answered me. You could have not said thank you. You're a really polite guy. I love how you're super polite. You say thank you. Other people don't say thank you. They're like, yo, bro, they give me this long answer, but you give me this, like, perfect, curt answer. It's, like, sincere, to the point. Thank you. It shows gratitude. I really like that, bro. I like that about you.
Yeah, but if I just give you one-word answers, I mean, you have low expectations. You have really low
Oh,
expectations.
I have low expectations. So what's the problem here?
That you're valuing my expectation more than yours.
Okay. So how's a relationship after 5,000 compliments like that?
Down to gutter.
Why? I told you all these cool things about yourself.
Because you're not directing the relationship.
Are you looking forward to having another compliment from me, bro? I see you again. Hey, bro, awesome fun. I like how it's checkered. It's purple and green, and some people wear, like, black and red flannels. I don't like the color, but you chose the perfect color. It's like, I like how the squares, some squares are smaller than the other squares, and then these ones are big over here. It really looks cool on your frame. It looks really, like, fashionable. I really like how you dress, bro. It's really cool.
Would you ask where'd you get it?
Where'd you get it, bro? I want to get that same flannel. It looks really cool.
Okay, so I need to start asking the girl questions too. Get her open up.
Like direct the conversation where you want it to go.
Yeah, damn it.
Is it just direction?
I need to. Well, I need to. Well, yeah, because
Are you looking forward to talking to me?
No.
Why not? I'm giving you all these awesome rewards. I'm telling you about yourself, how you make me feel.
Because I don't get to share how I feel.
Well, you can share how you feel. You just told me thank you.
Yeah, but you're not you're not guiding me. I mean, how can I say this? You're not telling me, you're not helping me out. You're not
giving you the freedom to say whatever you want, bro.
Well, it's not going to go anywhere if I just say one-word answers. That's not how you build a friendship.
Yeah, but you can say, I like those one-word answers. They're so cool.
Yeah, you might like them, but it's not going to get you anywhere.
Any more comments, Xenic? Any comments from Xenic?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, if you did this to me, I'd be completely repelled by you.
Why,
I mean,
bro? I'm giving you all these compliments about you. How you dress. Xenic, I like your hair. It's like swooping long in the front. It looks like Beatle-esque. It's really cool. It's really modern mod. I like the way you comb your hair, bro. When you show up to class with that haircut, it's just so awesome. I really like it. What's wrong with that, bro?
I feel like you're making me the center of your universe, so I feel like you don't care about yourself at all. It's like...
Yeah, you don't care about your own expectation. You don't expect anything from... I don't expect anything from you.
Exactly.
I'm like, here's everything from me. I don't expect anything from you. It's a one-way social interaction. Social interaction is both needs getting met.
Yes.
Keep going. I didn't mean to cut you off. You're on the right track there. Keep
It's
going.
okay. It was just, like, when you do this, I feel like I have no incentive to talk to you because it feels like you immediately think I'm worth more than you, and I wonder, why am I even talking to this guy? I feel like he doesn't even care what he gets in return. He's just going to be a doormat, and there's just... all he talks about is me. Why doesn't he talk about himself? I want to know about the person, not about me. I already know who I am.
Make sense to anybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes better sense. So what is the main, like, the summary of this idea is to...
I don't know. You tell me. You're the student. You're supposed to be learning something.
Okay. I would think that I would have to say something about myself.
I don't know. Have you tried forming relationships with the other students at the academy?
I know the answer to this.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Not well enough.
Are you just gonna keep it to yourself, or what?
I haven't gone out on a limb to... I've tried to, like, go out and, like, make hang out so that way I can talk to certain people like Oz. Like, I know he's from, like, Oklahoma, and he's in a fraternity, and he shoots guns, and he lives by himself out in the middle of nowhere. Like, I got to know him that way. But as for everyone else, like Tim Will, like he loves football, he smokes cigarettes, he's out in New York.
Why are you telling me all these details? I don't care about.
Answering your question.
Yeah, I care about my question being answered.
What's up? I'm sorry.
I care about my question being answered. You're not answering my question. You're just telling me things you know about them. That doesn't answer the overall reason, like how, you're trying to form relationships with other students. How are your relationships with other students? Are you even practicing?
No. Not to what the expectations of the classroom are. Like to go out and converse with them and
Paperclip, how are your relationships with the other students?
Bad.
Why?
Because I don't spend enough time talking to them.
Well, then how are you suddenly going to translate that into a relationship with a girl? Don't you have any relationships that are good with any students here?
Yeah, well, to my expectation, yes, but not to your expectation.
Okay, who's good enough to your expectation?
I like franchise, DVP.
Okay, franchise. How's your relationship with franchise? Is it the same relationship you have with this chick?
No.
Are you happy that franchise just picks up the phone when you call? Oh, franchise is picking up the phone. Oh, sweet.
No.
We got a relationship going. Is that why you have a good relationship? Because he picks up the phone?
No.
Didn't you correct franchise recently?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's your relationship? You corrected him. It's terrible now, right?
No.
Why not?
No. Because it actually improved the relationship.
What? Wait, it improved it? How did it? You punished him. How did that improve it? I don't get it.
Because he was doing something that's considered dysfunctional. So I had to punish him.
That's considered dysfunctional? I don't care if it's dysfunctional. What do I care about?
Oh, he wasn't meeting my expectation.
Okay, so he violated some of your expectations, right? So what did you do?
Yeah. I punished him.
And you have a better relationship now?
Yes.
This is kind of shocking.
Well, he directed me. He told me what he was expecting.
Oh, I thought he was just going to say, hey, franchise, I'll like whatever you do. It's pretty cool. You're a cool bro. I thought that would make a really good relationship, because that's what it seems like he's doing here.
No, he punished me. Like, I was trying to talk about an experience, but I was being too general and vague. I wasn't, like, really
Yeah, but he's fine with a girl. You want to hear general and vague? Hey, I'm still at a birthday party.
Okay.
Or, hey, I gotta go. I'm at work. Can't talk now. Does that sound general or vague to you?
Yes. That's really vague. It's like, why? What are you doing at the party? Like, I'm like dancing around, eating good
How about
food.
this? Wow, I'm flattered. Smiley face.
Womp womp.
Is that a little general and vague to you?
How flattered are you?
How about, she just says bye. How about, what? He put rewarding by acceptance. What? She wrote what? If you said what to, franchise, or to, Paperclip, does he usually think you're rewarding him by acceptance?
No.
What?
He demands more of my reaction.
Oh, so he demands something of you. But it seems like these demands would cause a bad relationship.
No. Because it provides proper direction towards a better relationship between him and I.
Versus just unlimited compliments, unlimited rewards? Yeah. Well, something to think about. All right, class is over. Thank you, sirs, for joining another episode of Manhood Academy. We'll see you next time.